What a great game, the Knicks and the Celtics last night. Nothing better than winning and getting to watch an exciting game while you're winning. Last night, of course, a five-dime play on the Knicks and the Celtics going over the posted total. So I had my money in the bag early. Of course, I was hanging around to the very end to see if the free pick came through, and the Knicks did deliver, getting the 4 points in that loss. But what a finish if you happen to watch that one. Hi, everyone. Al DeMarco here, and this is going to be your Thursday video report. Now, tonight we, of course, have another edition of Thursday Night NFL Football, as we've got the San Diego Chargers coming off a shutout win against Kansas City, a game in which they really needed to cut their deficit in the AFC West to one game behind the division-leading Chiefs, whom they beat 31-0 last week at home. But let's keep in mind, the Chiefs were not playing with Matt Castle. He was out. Brodie Croyle, who I believe is now 0-10 as an NFL starter with the Chiefs during his illustrious career. Couldn't get anything going. The offense was just miserable, and San Diego totally shut them down. Meanwhile, San Francisco, a team that's toiling out in the NFC West, but has an outstanding shot to win the division and earn an automatic playoff berth, is making its late-season surge, last week hammering the Seattle Seahawks at home. I think the final score was 41-20, but that game was over in the first half as they intercepted, I believe, Matt Hasselbeck 3 or 4 times in that contest and really dominated defensively, and Alex Smith made a big return to the lineup at starting quarterback with a monster game for the Niners. Now, originally in this game, I was going to just come with a five-dime play on the total, which I really liked a lot. But the more I looked at the contest and the more I looked at the line, which, of course, as you know, has moved up. Yesterday, San Diego was 9. It's now 9.5. Some places already 10. Wouldn't be surprised if it goes to 10 by kickoff. The more I looked at the line for both the side and the total, I thought, why not play a teaser? Now, a lot of you guys out there, maybe you're not in favor of teasers. Myself, I like teasers. I win a hell of a lot of teasers over the years. Some people, I think, get confused that teasers are like parlays. As I've told you many times, parlays, they're sucker plays. Parlays, look, it's hard enough to win one game. In a parlay, you've got to win 2, guys. Yes, you're going to have a bigger payoff, but you've also doubled the chances against yourself of winning because you've got to win 2 games in order to win 1 parlay at greater payoffs. A teaser, on the other hand, you're getting the chance and the opportunity to manipulate the line. Now, I like a standard 2-team teaser. Nothing exotic. Very, very rarely will I play a 3-team teaser. Maybe once in a blue moon, which that blue moon happens about once a year, right? But standard 2-team 6-point teasers are what I like, and I like the 6-point variety. You know, I'm laying $1.20 as opposed to $1.10 if I had bet the straight-up side or the total. I'm not into playing 7- or 8-point teasers or anything like that where I'm even playing with more money on the table. Nope, I'll take the standard 2-team 6-point teaser. Listen, and that's the biggest difference between a teaser and a parlay. A lot of people say, oh, well, teaser is a great way to tease yourself out of your money. Well, I look at it differently. I look at it from the angle that a teaser, you're giving me 6 points to manipulate the line to turn the odds slightly more into my favor. So why not play it? Occasionally. You can't play teasers every single day. I know there's some clowns in this business, the carnival barkers. You know, they play teasers, my God, 3-4 days a week. I don't understand that. But tonight, I like the teaser. So I'm going to play with the side and the total. And I've got a very attractive side here to play with because, again, that price is 9.5 to 10 points. So I have a choice. I can take San Diego down to a 3.5 to 4-point home chalk, or I can take a San Francisco team that's playing very good ball, and I could be getting as many as 16 points. And it really doesn't matter because if I'm getting over 14, that's all that matters. How many games end in 16? How many games end with 15-point margins? And then that total. Yeah, it could fly over here tonight, but you've got the #1 defensive team in the NFL in the San Diego Chargers, and you've got a very sturdy and dependable San Francisco defense as well. And you're looking at that total? Well, guys, you know, once again, I can play with the 6 points there and either go high or low. That's what I'm going with tonight. It is a 10-dime play. It is twice as strong as last night's winner on the Knicks and the Celtics going over the total. Not quite as strong as Sunday's best bet total winner, the 15-dimer on the Cowboys and Eagles going over, but it's a strong play nonetheless. Now, for your free pick tonight, I'm going to go back to college basketball. You know, this past Saturday, I cashed in with my lone play when I told you to go ahead with BYU, playing in Salt Lake City to hammer Arizona for the 2nd straight time in as many years. And that's exactly what BYU did as they rolled over the Wildcats at, well, pretty much home. They were playing at the Utah Jazz. Arena instead of the Marriott Center in Provo. But listen, Arizona's back at home. Now, if this game had happened on Tuesday, I would be a little concerned with the Wildcats' mindset, whether they'd be ready for taking on Northern Arizona tonight. Because let's face it, for Northern Arizona, a chance to play their big boy neighbors down south in the state in Tucson, this is a much bigger game for them than for Arizona. But the Wildcats, only 2 losses this season, 1 to Kansas, 1 to BYU, 2 nationally ranked top 10 teams, nothing to be embarrassed about. Sean Miller has a damn good team there, guys. And listen, in games that they should have beaten the heck out of opponents, that's exactly what they've done. Idaho State, they were laying 21.5 points. They beat them first game of the season, 90-42. When they played New Mexico State at the McHale Center in Tucson, they were laying 11. They won at 83-57. Northern Colorado, another cupcake. They were a 16.5 point favorite over them, just like they are tonight against Northern Arizona, and they rolled in that game by 27 points. Santa Clara, they were a 2.5 point favorite. They beat them 82-59. At Rice, another cupcake. Okay, we'll call them a cupcake, the Owls. They were a 7-point road choice, and they won at 84-57. Oklahoma, a little step up in quality, but 17.5 point favorite. They got the job done with a 23-point win. The only team that they beat, and they should have beaten by a more decisive margin this season, but didn't, was Cal State Fullerton, whom they beat by 11 points, laying 26. But keep in mind, that was the game right prior to going to taking on BYU on Saturday. So obviously it was a big look-ahead game in revenge. So with that all being said, I'm going to take Arizona tonight. I'll willingly lay the 16.5 to 17 points. Here is your free pick. Noting that Northern Arizona had won 7 straight games until losing 60-52 as a 7-point road dog to USC a couple of days ago. You know, I mean, USC, nothing to brag about, guys. In the Pac-10, this is a team in its only other step-up games this season, and I don't know if you really want to consider playing at Iowa State a step-up game. You know, they lost that game by 14 points, and they also lost to Creighton on the road by 4. I think Northern Arizona hangs tough for a little while, and then Arizona uses its depth and its athleticism to pull away and get a 22-point win tonight for your free pick. That'll do it for your Thursday card. Good luck, everybody, and I'll catch you again on Friday.